be a sponge, and then bring the juice.
By focusing on your improvement, by focusing on your progress, and eliminating any fixed mindset that you may have and acts of perfectionism, then you encourage your own mastery.
On some level, we do what we want to do 24 hours a day. Now, sometimes it may not seem like that, but if I'm choosing to work instead of sleep, what I'm actually saying is keeping my job is more important than sleeping.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of getting beat. What can I do to get over this hump? So mentally, that's when I kind of put that forefront, like, hey, it's either all or nothing.
I like to put failure in quotations because I don't believe that failure is true failure if you're looking at it with the right mindset.
The truth is, the journey to greatness is hard. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes focus, and every day you have to decide what you value, what you want to pursue, and what you want to achieve. And if you dig deep enough, if you push hard enough, we all have what it takes to be great. Welcome to the Edge of Greatness.
Hello and welcome back to From the Edge, November 2nd. Jesus, I don't even know what day it is. That's how crazy it's been lately. If you can tell, my voice is a little bit off this morning. It is 4:45. I'm trying my best to get this episode recorded before I head off. I've got a 5:30 client to lift, and I've got some stuff I got to knock out. But one of the things I'm really struggling with lately is consistency with the productivity piece. As much as I understand what I need to do, for those of you who don't know, there's some serious craziness going on in my life. My wife is expecting, and we're due on November 11th. So we are getting really close to baby number 3 being born. For those of you who have been listening to the podcast for a while, it is probably not a surprise to you that it's getting closer, but I'm concerned I'm not going to be as consistent once the new baby comes. So I'm trying really hard to organize some things to try to get some stuff situated, but it's been a challenge, and it had me really kind of working through some stuff the other day, because it appears all the time as if everybody's got their lives and their productivity and stuff figured out. But I don't believe that productivity is something that is consistently sustained long term. I really don't. I think we have this ability to push to a certain extent, and then we get to this edge and we need a little bit of a moment to reset and to regather our thoughts and our emotions and our energy, and then we can get going again. The difference is those who achieve success minimize those times. They shorten them. They get them in, they get them out, and then they're back on track. Those who are struggling, which is what my fear is with the new baby and everything else that's going on, is they get lost in those lulls. And they last weeks, months, years. And then you're like, whoa, shoot, I haven't done anything in a long time. Having those moments and those lapses, I don't think that's a big deal. I think it's something that's part of who we are as humans. We're going to have ups and downs. We're going to have little breaks. But how do we create those breaks to be smaller? How do we schedule them so we know when they're going to happen, so we can just kind of move through them quicker? Something that I've done, which has helped a lot, is about twice a month I don't set my alarm. As most of you know, I get up at 5, I write, I do my work, I try to get it done before my kids are awake, but twice a month I don't set my alarm and I let my body go, look, here's when you're waking up. And it really helps kind of work as a reset and allows my body to feel really, really good. I wrote about it the other day. I did it last Sunday, and it was actually a very productive Sunday. I did a lot of work and I got a lot of things done, which is great. But, part of that process of learning how to be more productive is to try different things and to learn who you are and how you work. Not everybody works well getting up at 5. Don't follow the 5 a.m. crowd. If that's not you, if you can't function at that time, find a different way. Find a different time slot to do your work. Maybe you're a 10 p.m. person. maybe you're an 11 p.m. person. Maybe you're burning that midnight oil. I don't know. But there's many ways to do this. There's many ways to be productive. The consistency and the strategy that you put in place to create a system that you can follow is the key. So I've been working hard to create a system. I've been working hard to create a process. I think I've got a pretty good handle of what I'm doing. I've been pretty productive this last year. I've got a few books. I've got the podcast. I've started a new podcast. I'm working on, I did a summit, built a new website. So I've been really busy. I've been doing a lot of things. I've been working on a course. But even with all that, I still feel moments of unproductive days. I have periods of lack of productivity. So this is a moment during this journey that I am trying really hard to keep moving. I think I'll do some things better than others when the new baby arrives. But if you're listening to this and you understand the struggles and you understand the battle to stay productive, reach out to me. Let me know that what I'm doing is helping you, or give me some pointers on what you've done that's been helpful in your life. I'd love to know how to consistently stay on point and what to do next to continue to build momentum and to gain forward trajectory on this project, because I love what I'm doing. I'm excited about the next couple projects I'm working on. I think there's some really good things in the works, but I know that these next few years are going to be a challenge for me. So I'm doing what I can to help kind of put it out there now, to acknowledge it, to accept it, and to do the best I can with it. So hopefully that way I don't lose the energy and the momentum that I've built over the last 2 years. So like I said, if you have any ideas, or you just want to give me some words of encouragement, my DMs are always open on all my social platforms, or you can email me at charles@theedgeofgreatnessproject.com. I want to continue to make sure that I'm putting stuff out there for you guys. I'm loving this part. I really am. I think that this has been good for me, and hopefully it's been good for you. If you're tuning in on a regular basis, I'm sure that you've found some kind of value in this, and that's awesome. So I will definitely continue with the writing and the newsletter. So if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter, go ahead and make sure you head over to my website and sign up for that, because the writing piece comes a little quicker and is a little bit easier. So I know for sure I will not miss on those. These little episodes, I don't know. I want to continue to do them. They may not be as frequent. They may not be as consistent. Maybe I'll slip them into different days and just kind of do check-ins. But yeah, so this is a point in my journey where I could use some of your encouragement. I could use some pointers and some wisdom from you guys who have dealt with 3 kids and trying to make things work. And we'll just kind of see what happens from there. But like I said, I'm not planning on stopping. I'm not planning on going away. But if you see a couple episodes where I've missed, their life's happening, and that's okay. It's my hope that I only miss once. I don't miss twice. That's always the goal. So, as always, guys, keep reaching for the stars. Fall flat on your face, but remember, whenever we fall, always get up.
Thank you for joining us today on the Edge of Greatness podcast. If you haven't yet, please take a minute now to subscribe and review our show. Join us again next week as we continue to dig deeper into the key components of greatness. The path to greatness is never linear, so remember to keep pursuing greatness no matter what. Keep stretching your abilities, reach for the stars, and fall flat on your face. But remember, no matter what happens, whenever we fall, always get up. Until next time, I'm Charles Schultz, and this was the Edge of Greatness podcast.